Hey, let's get into this Loch Henry episode 2 of season 6 of Black Mirror. Alright, so this episode takes place in Scotland. A young interracial couple. The guy is from Scotland, his girlfriend's Black American, and they come there to visit his family. Well, it's really just his mother. His father's deceased. So while they are there, they hear this story from one of his friends that lives there about this something back in the 90s where there was a serial killer, there was people coming up missing. The town that they are in now, it's very empty. There's not a lot of people walking around like at all, so it's all kind of ominous. And so the girlfriend, after hearing so many stories, she's like, we should document this. We should get the news footage and just bring to light what has happened here and all that. Now, before I go on, I'm going to do this. I had actually recorded the video for this episode before, and I didn't want to say any spoilers, but it's hard to do a review without telling you everything that happened in the show. So if you have not seen Loch Henry yet, the second episode of Black Mirror, pause this, go and watch that, then come back, because I gotta talk about the whole thing, right? All right. So I will say this was more of a horror / maybe suspense thriller. Not a whole lot of thrill, but more suspense, I guess. It didn't really put me in the mind frame of regular, like older Black Mirror episodes where it was just weird and offbeat. This was just like something that someone could easily write. I don't know. I'm totally not trying to disrespect whoever wrote the episode. I'm just saying it's like something I've seen a lot with horror films. Put it like that. I was surprised that the mother and the father of the guy who was visiting, they were the ones that were partaking in kidnapping tourists and all this stuff. And the guy that they had, the media had accused of doing it, he was actually their protege. And so the girlfriend, she ran up on these old VHS tapes that they actually recorded of them kidnapping people, torturing them in the basement. The mom got her little Mardi Gras mask on that she would use, and it's kind of like S&M sadistic type crap, only it went too far because, people got hurt, people died, it wasn't with their consent and all that. So the mom, after chasing the girlfriend, because after the girlfriend saw the tape, she totally, you gotta excuse me, it's real late, so if I look kind of tired, I'm sorry. I need to make these videos early, but anyway, the girlfriend takes off running in the woods. She hits her head on a rock or something, and we never saw her again, so I just assumed she died from that injury. The mother ends up committing suicide. She takes all her tapes out before she hangs herself, leaves a note for the son about, hey, this is for your documentary. So he ends up making a documentary later on, wins an award and all of that. When I was researching thumbnail pictures, I didn't read it, but you know how when you do Google search and something, a whole bunch of stuff pops up, and they were saying something about true crime. So I don't know if this happened. It probably did happen in real life. Stuff like that is, that's why I said it didn't remind me of an offbeat. It was more like an SVU episode versus like the regular Black Mirror where, it's something just totally out of this world, like the two guys that would meet up as Asian anime characters and have sex with each other, and they're trying to figure out if they were straight and all that. Like I want to see I feel like the episodes need to match what the show's image is. Now Joan is Awful was like that, but this one, like I said, and it wasn't bad. It just, to me, it could have been on any other show. You get what I'm saying? I will like to add, though, The character, the girl that played his girlfriend, I like her. I could see her being in some stuff. I'm gonna have to look her up, but her acting was pretty good. I liked her aesthetic. She had like these bleached eyebrows and red hair. It's kind of like a dark red, straight to the back braids. Like, I always am interested in like different looks. You know what I'm saying? One thing I can say I do appreciate is they didn't harp on the fact that they were an interracial couple, because a lot of times when you watch shows, that's like the whole base of the, like they could have had a white woman playing her part and the story would went exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, just treat it like just a couple together. We don't have to harp into this, because at first the way the mom was acting, I thought she was going to be like on some racist stuff, and I'm like, we see this all the time, on shows and film. Let's just, if you want to have an interracial couple, cool, but let's not make that the focus, unless it's a movie like Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. You see what I'm saying, where that is the movie. But yeah, so I did appreciate that. I liked, when I'm watching stuff, I look at, of course, the acting, the plot, also the scenery. It takes place in Scotland, so they were out like in the countryside of Scotland, and it looked very pretty, very beautiful. It made me want to maybe book a trip there. I've always wanted to go to different parts of the UK, so I did like the visuals were nice. You know what I'm saying? I hate that the girlfriend died. I was hoping that she was just gonna run away and catch a plane back to the US, but so that episode was okay. I just finished watching the third episode. The third episode is a little bit more engaging to me, and that will be the next video. So I looked and saw that this season only had, I want to say 5 or 6 episodes. I think it's 5. Pretty sure. I know Netflix usually has TV shows that are 10 episodes. Usually 8 to 10 episodes is what most Netflix series have. So to see that it was only 5 or 6, it's a little downer. I definitely want to be a little bit more moved with these episodes. There's 2 more left. Let's see what it does. Sometimes when it comes to shows, okay, this usually is for sitcoms, right? Because I'm an avid TV watcher. I've been watching TV since my eyes been open, right? The first 3 seasons of any sitcom are usually the best. After the 5th season, it starts to get kind of fuzzy, and I really do feel like when it comes to sitcoms, 5 episodes is really the best. That's the magic number. Bam, stop right there. With Black Mirror, it seems like, I'm sorry, I just got the crap scared of me. I had my TV paused in the other room, and after a while, if you don't unpause it, it'll just go to regular TV, and it scared the crap out of me. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I think in Black Mirror's case, the first 2-3 seasons were like the best, and depending on how this goes, after I finish watching the next few episodes, it might be one of those things where they might just want to hang it up and maybe the creator can create something else. Nothing wrong with that. Everything has its time. Everything has its season. And we'll see if Black Mirror is going to be like that. It was something else I was going to say about sitcoms and shows. I'll probably make a video about just sitcoms in general and everything. Whew. But anyways, thank you to my 31 subscribers. And even to those that aren't subscribed, y'all that take the time out to watch. I love it. Let's talk in the comments. Let me know what you think about Black Mirror so far. Also, I knew what I wanted to say before I go. I had a feeling the season was gonna be a little different because I did not see it trend on Twitter nearly as much as stuff does. Like the last thing from Netflix that I saw trend on Twitter is that movie with Gabrielle Union. I forgot what it's called. And then before that, it was Beef, the series, which I had to finish watching. I will not be doing a review on Beef though, because I just won't. I just want to watch it and relax with it and chill. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Thanks for tuning in. As always, peace and blessings. Until next time.